Okay, guys, we are going to have a wonderful experience. So, first off, we need to relax. Make sure you're seated. Take in a deep breath. Let it go. Let all your problems and concerns of the world, just let them go. For the next 15 minutes, you have no worries. You are not a part of the world for the next 15 minutes. This time is set aside to have an experience. It has nothing to do with the chaos of your life. So we are becoming totally empty. We are letting go. We're settling into open awareness. We're naturally going to settle into deep, spacious openness. And naturally, if thoughts should occur, just be aware of them. Be aware they arise by themselves and they go by themselves. There is no effort required for you. You need do absolutely nothing. This requires no effort. So they come and they go. You are not the thinker behind these thoughts. Be aware of this. The thoughts come into awareness on their own accord. And as long as you do not focus your attention on them, then they go on their own just as easily. So make no effort here. In fact, effortlessness is already here. No tools or techniques are needed for you to rest in spacious awareness. You are awareness itself. And realize there is no time in awareness. Awareness cannot be given nor received. Now, do not touch the thought or any idea of waiting for something. So again, do not pick up any thought that you are waiting or expecting something. You are here as here-ness itself. In this space, you are shapeless. You are formless. There is no need to give emptiness a form. Now, if what we call mind begins chattering or making noise, this is not your business. You will become aware. Again, you are not the thinker of these thoughts. They will come on their own, and just as easily and just as calmly, they will go on their own. You will begin to realize there is already a distance from the mind. You are just aware. And remember, there's nothing expected of you here. There is no tomorrow or yesterday. These things, they have no meaning to you here. And you're not being given or offered any instructions of things to do. You are not trying to achieve anything at all. You are here in open, spacious wholeness. If thoughts arise, we do not need to wait or chase or cling to them. They will flow away on their own. And realize we do not try to undo thoughts, as this requires intention, which then causes tension. This is not natural for you. Simply be aware as awareness itself, nothing more. This requires no effort on your part. This requires no skill. You are simply here. Now, if there is any sort of restlessness, pay no attention to this. This is nothing at all. It is simply the mind craving attention. Here, we must abandon everything. We must not hold anything in our mind. No thoughts, no images. But should a thought or an image arise, realize there is no thinker of these thoughts. They simply arise and fade away. They come and they go, all on their own. There is no effort required of you. When you are in your true nature, when you reside as open, spacious awareness, realizing that here there are no expectations of you. There is nothing lacking here. There is no thing to be desired here. And realize, here you are not mom nor dad. You are not uncle. You are not sister. Here, you are not a name. You are not an age. You are neither fat nor skinny. You are not tall or short. Here, these things mean nothing to you. They are merely concepts and ideas constructed by the mind. None of these things are true for you. You are neither unhealthy nor healthy. You simply are. Everything else, they're nothing more than concepts and ideas that are created by man and live in the mind. There are no stories here. There are no histories here. Now, do not hold to any sense of a shape for yourself, for you are formless and shapeless. You must reside in your true nature. You must leave everything and reside in emptiness. But realize this emptiness is not a loneliness. In fact, it is wholeness. It is unity. Because here, you lack nothing. Lack is nothing more than a construct or a concept that's created by the mind, which brings on pain and suffering. When you are here, there are no things such as pain or suffering. Realize when there is no movement within the mind, problems do not exist. For problems only exist in the mind. And they are created by the mind. Because in truth, you are neither here nor there. You are not up or down. There is no east and there is no west. These things mean nothing to you here. They are only constructs of the mind. Now, do not analyze and do not think on these things. Thinking is not required for you here. Just let my words flow into and through you. You do not need to analyze. Here, there is a knowing. This is where your power lies, as you reside in your true nature, as you reside in beingness. And remember, here, there is no effort for you. There is no effort required. To realize what you are, you need not make one step in any direction, for distance cannot take you there. There are no journeys required. The mind and thoughts cannot take you there. When the mind becomes silent and still, you will simply know. And of this knowing and being, they are one and the same. So there is no techniques, there are no tactics, there are no ideas required to reach stillness. Any technique or tactic is false, as tactics and techniques, those require effort, they require intention. All you need do is simply be, release, just let go, be here in awareness. And again, when the mind becomes silent and still, a deep knowingness arises. As soon as you attempt a technique or attempt a certain tactic or tool, then thoughts arise. And once again, you are lost in the realm of the mind. So remember, no effort, no techniques, no tools required. Simply be aware as awareness itself. Now, what it is I'm pointing at does not require these words. So again, do not analyze the words. Do not grasp at them trying to understand or analyze. Simply be as you are. Any thought that arises, they are like clouds in the open sky. They simply pass by effortlessly. But the open clearness remains. This always remains. It is there in the background. The open sky is always there. It is like the awareness. The mind and its chatter are as clouds. They are floating in the open sky. Now, do not think about them. Do not focus your awareness and your attention on them. Simply let them pass and remain in the open, clear sky that's always there for you in the background. It's the sky of pure awareness. Now realize how simple is this, and yet so profound and powerful. And now, as this meditation draws to a close, do not touch the idea of a beginning or an ending. Again, these things are only concepts created by the minds. You can remain as you are. And also realize you can access this state at any time you choose to. It is not some special state that requires effort on your part. You can reside as you are. All you need to do is let go. No grasping, no holding on to stories or concepts and ideas of being a certain person in a certain place at a certain time. For again, these are only concepts and ideas of the mind. And that's the only place those things exist. Now, as you practice meditating, do this daily, and eventually you will begin to reside in this meditative state, in your natural state, all day long. You will live in your natural state. You will no longer struggle with the chaos created by your conditioned mind. This is something everyone can achieve. You just must practice.